Alright, what's going on, guys? We're back with another Dokkan battle video, and today we are going to be taking on the new Dragon Ball story event. So this is the Clash of Equals, the 22nd World Tournament. So this is kind of just going through the path of the World Tournament with the final, Goku versus Tien, with Tien ultimately winning. Yeah, these events aren't really that hard, so there's really not a whole lot to go over here. Just kind of looking at the missions, right? This will get you the new support memory. The full moon support memory that boosts World Tournament, and then it also gets you the new free-to-play Chaozu character. So we actually have yet to jump through this. I really want to try to get this event done, get the new Chaozu before I jumped into the Extreme Super Battle Road, just because it is World Tournament category, and I'd like to have him in there, right? Just kind of try him out, have the support memory in there to try that out in there as well. So we're just going to kind of run through this real quick. Again, I mean, these aren't anything hard, so it's not like you really need a whole lot of help building teams around these. It's just getting the right character on the team in order to complete all the missions, which if you have Tien, he checks all the boxes. So stage 1, we just need a World Tournament character. Tien is a World Tournament character. Stage 2, Earthling. Stage 3, Bottom Master Disciple. Stage 4 is going to be someone with the Infighter link. 5, 1 tournament participant. 6 is just a bond of friendship. 7, you need a Crane School link. And 8, you need an Earthbred fighter. And who marks all those boxes? Tien. So it's we just built out a team. As long as we've got Tien on there, this is going to be done. This is going to be over real fast. So I'm not expecting this to really take very long. So
all right,
we're just going to jump in, and we're just going to start, bulldozing through this. I don't think I turned the story on, actually. So we'll have to do that for the next stage, just to kind of immerse ourselves a little bit here within the story of Dragon Ball, because I don't know how many of you have actually really watched Dragon Ball. I know that there's surprisingly a lot of people that haven't. Especially like nowadays, a lot of people just don't watch Dragon Ball. They skip over it. A lot of people are just jumping straight into Super or straight into Daima, and that's kind of their first experience with everything. So it is cool to have these celebrations that do showcase some of these older characters that we don't really hear about or see as often anymore. Like Tien used to be a force, man. He was a bad dude, and now I feel like in Super they've kind of just made him a joke. So kind of being able to go through his story here, how he became the World Tournament champion, is kind of cool. So let's see. So this is Jackie Chun versus Manwolf. So this is actually what the support memory is based off of. So we might actually get to see a clip of that in here. Let's see. Let's keep going on ahead. Here we go. And see, having Yamcha here just makes these go so much faster too. Just pop his active skill and it's game over. There we go. Stage 2 done. Oh yeah, so this is the support memory. Turns it back into human. So he's kind of like the opposite. Yup. I got skirts to chase. Oh boy. Yeah, classic Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball was a little more, I don't want to say super raunchy, but it was a little more than what DBZ was or what Super is. They have their little jokes here and there, but Dragon Ball, man, was definitely a different world. Alright, so this next stage is Chaozu and Krillin. So this is their fight. And then Krillin actually does beat Chaozu. So, yeah, And I do like that we have this Chaozu here. So him getting a little bit more love, right? He's gotten, I think the free-to-play Saiyan Saga one was actually like his first awakenable like TUR, or first TUR in general, I think, if I remember right. So it's funny to have that, and then so quickly after getting another TUR Chaozu. So, I mean, who knows? Maybe one day we'll get a summonable Chaozu. I'm sure everyone will be so excited about that, right? Oh man, yeah, sometimes these are long. You really are just reliving the whole arc here. Here we go. There's the Chaozu. Oh, look at that. Yamcha's here again. Bye, Chaozu. Oh, jeez. Yeah, and then once I've actually completed the story, you know, I'll go back in and I'll do a couple more runs on the stages to actually get the free-to-play copies of Chaozu, because he is obviously able to be fully built out free-to-play, right? You don't have to use Kai's on him for his super attack or anything like that. You just get a couple extra copies for his hidden potential and a couple more extra copies, and you'll be able to get his full super attack done. Which is another thing I do like about these story events, giving out the free characters. All right, being able to do them without having to worry about it, and then later down the line, certain ones, like if there's the Super Saiyan Goku, there's always going to end up being another Super Saiyan Goku Dokkan Fest or summonable unit that then you could use these free-to-play characters to build them out, you know, get their super attack built up without wasting your own Kais. This one, though, I mean, a free-to-play Chaozu, I mean, who knows when or if we'll ever see a summonable Chaozu by himself. So, I mean, these may not be that handy for really much. All right, and there goes Goku defeating Pamput. Nice, easy win. All right, what was that? Stage 4? Easy enough. So that's about halfway there. So now it's going to be Tien versus Jackie Chun.
Let's do this.
Yeah, and then I think everyone is pretty surprised to see Jackie Chun lose to Tien, because Jackie Chun did beat Goku in the other tournament. Alright, but I tell you, man, back then, Tien was a force. Tien was a bad dude. Oh yeah, and they figured out he's Master Roshi in disguise. Alright, and Yamcha, do your thing. Make this a lot faster for us. Thank you, sir. Alright. There we go, another stage down. Is this the one? No. Did we already do the stage where we get the medals? And I assume the Chaozu is from the stage with Krillin, yeah. Oh, Krillin versus Goku. Okay, so this next stage is going to be the one where you actually get the medals to awaken the Chaozu. Okay, yeah, so
Alright, let's do this.
Krillin versus Chaozu is where you're going to get the copies of him. And then Krillin versus Goku is where you're going to actually just get the medals to be able to awaken him. You're not just cut out to be evil. Just trying to tell him, Tien, be a good guy, man. You could be a good guy. You're just such a good guy. Oh yeah, Goku vs. Krillin. The old epic showdown. And then Yamcha comes along and drops a bomb. Uh-oh. Busted. Trained his tail. Don't work on him no more. Nice try, Krillin. Nice try, Krillin. Ain't gonna work this time, bub. Alright, what was that? Stage 6? So we've got 2 more. Yep, so there's some of the medals for Chaozu. We'll need a few more to be able to actually awaken him, but that's okay. I'll jump back in here off screen. This is just kind of just running through the event. Just kind of showing it, going through. I mean, like I said, the team that you can build out isn't really anything that's crazy. If you have a TN like from this era, I mean, there's the free-to-play World Tournament TN that you could probably still use for this as well. So, you know, you don't even need to have the new summonable TN for this to work. And even if you don't have any of those, I mean, you can build around everything. It's not, I mean, they're not going to make it in a way where you can't complete it, even as a free-to-play, like, new player. You know, you can go in here, you can get some of these guys, and, I mean, it's not, these aren't hard fights. Like, yeah, we're going in there, we're just dropping Yamcha bombs on everything, but, like, even if you came in here with a low-level team, dude, these aren't meant to be, like, super hard. They're just meant to be things that you could run through, relive the story of Dragon Ball, and get new characters and some rewards. Goku vs. Tien, the epic showdown. I think this is where he does the forearm technique, right? Yeah, it looks like it. Kill him. Oh, Chaozu, you little cheater. Uh-oh. This is new. I want to win it fair and square. Yeah, stop him. Fuck that man up. Yeah, now Tien put aside his killing and he wants to win. Attaboy, Tien. It's too bad you just get blown up. There you go. But he still wins. So he ends up beating Goku. The Tri-Beam. He's gonna blow up the stage. He's gonna blow up the stage. Get out of there. Here it comes. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Yeah, so one of the cool things about these Dragon Ball stories too is they do implement some of the animations in there. So like we already saw the support memory one. So I think in this one, we're actually going to see his active skill, right? The new LRSTN, his active skill, his tri-beam.
Goes nothing. I'm aiming right for the stage. Try beam!
There's no stage left to stand on. Boom! Hit him with it. Yep, and all that, Tien wins the world tournament. He is the champion. And that will be the end of the Dragon Ball story. Like I said, overall... Uh-oh. Krillin. What happened to Krillin? I guess we'll find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball. Yeah, they'll add that story in at some point. You know, if you don't know what happens, go watch the show. Yeah, so that is it for the Dragon Ball story event, the 22nd World Tournament. So we go in here, right? All of these are cleared, so we will pick these up. This is just to stuff for the Chaozu. So we'll pick that up. So we got the new Chaozu, and we got all of the support memory pieces that we need. So if we go in here, boom, there it is, right there. So that's done, completed, and this is a World Tournament buff, right? Attack up by 22, enemies down by 10% for 2 turns from the start of battle. So that'll definitely come in handy in the Extreme Super Battle Road, just to kind of help the team out a little bit more. But yeah, that is gonna do it for the video today, guys. Just like I said, just a quick run through the new Dragon Ball story, taking a look at it, and just going through all the missions. So I'm gonna go back in here and I'm gonna grind out the Chaozu and then jump into the Extreme Super Battle Road, and I'll have that up shortly. So if you guys hung around to the video, I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know if you guys have taken this on already, what you think about this. Do you like the Dragon Ball stories that they do for each little saga? I do. I think they're pretty cool. So let me know what you guys think. Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya!